In 2025, Assistant General Secretary of the Joint Trade Union Movement, Trevor Johnson, says the labour landscape has evolved to where we no longer talk about the future of work. The future is here.
Some jobs as we knew it then, traditional jobs, had started to disappear in the workplace, and they were looking at how we prepare for what they called then the future of work. We are now in 2025, and I would dare say that in a sense, we're no longer talking about the future of work, because the future of work is really with us. It is upon us.
He refers to the disappearance of permanent jobs.
What we used to call permanent jobs are being replaced a lot by contract employment. And contract employment could be anything that ranges is a fixed term contract from as little as 1 month to maybe up to 2 years. But it's more common, you find that people get contracts for possibly a year, and then maybe it's not even a guarantee, but maybe it would be renewed afterwards. And it's not uncommon to find many young people today, young persons, young workers, working from a year-to-year contract.
Mr. Johnson says we've moved from permanent employment to precarious contract jobs, and that has major implications. Permanent jobs, once the norm, are increasingly replaced by short-term contracts. We now must deal with a gig economy which uses digital platforms to connect freelancers with customers, for example, ride-hailing apps, food delivery apps. Remote work and even artificial intelligence as well are reshaping the labour landscape.
Coming to the end of that contract, they are not really sure whether that contract is going to be renewed or not, because it does not have just to do with performance. It depends on the needs of the organization, etc.
This raises the issue of job protection. Mr. Johnson says trade unions remain critical to fight for unionized workers, better wages, stronger protections, and even improved working conditions. They also advocate for the unemployed and the retired people who don't carry union cards.
I think the data and the research clearly shows that unionized workplaces and workspaces, workers are better paid and receive superior terms and conditions as compared to non-unionized workplaces.
But justice can be slow. Mr. Johnson says that the industrial court is vital but overburdened.
Just like other parts of the judiciary, sometimes it is argued justice delayed is justice denied. And at times it is felt that the time frame between when a matter is reported to the industrial court and then when it's listed for hearing.
The government plays a key role as employer, policymaker, and economic driver.
So hopefully we will begin to see, in the near future, some movement towards the appropriate labor legislation. Just about all labor legislation in Trinidad and Tobago, maybe barring the Occupational Safety and Health Act, which was passed in 2004 and amended in 2006. All other pieces of legislation are over 50, 60 plus years old.
Mr. Johnson says urgent reform is needed, especially in the recognition process for unions. But it's not only local factors, but global pressures from energy prices to automation, which also shape our local reality.
But as I said, everything is networked, everything is interconnected, whether we talk in currency, variations, etc. So trade unions, especially through our international global union federations, do pay close attention to what is happening in the global labor market and the global economy, because ultimately it does impact.
As the world of work continues to change, so too must the protections that support it. For many, trade unions remain the last line of defense for labor. Marie-Therese Bernard, focusing on Labor Day 2025 for TTT News.